Mr. Speaker, you're looking elsewhere. I'm applying. Mr. Speaker, I'm making an application to you. Don't look at my past sins.
Nedia was some Markin Pacho, our Parliament House. Was some Markin Mum. Nedia propaganda called Yetia President John Dramani Mahama. Fa propaganda called Seshe Hegunusono. The NDC majority no are cracking in down. Senebia and Nimbugwasi. Anything. John Dramani Mahama through the energy minister by say 16 June Elkono amud levy ba friend fuel levy 1 Ghana cedis. The best support the energy sector senebeya kanye dundundum no enko because messes are the NPP for creative goal in Yasankato. Dear minor bro, Mama mine ko how near Titimo. John Dramani Mahama is here to solve our problems. Because win a year, no so no need time for that anymore. Or bass or be fix it. That is the reason why we can't mount to a banana. So I be the Quimby of Professor Africa Ghana want to know way no. Now some go for Mama Ghana ko how we almost ne kasa Kesi. Me-Afenyo Markin age na Parliament House. Mahama policy or the best solve the energy sector no or try to afra. And no, and I just say DC majority for no leaders and I just say Omatima holding the neck here. I'm gonna patch all the day. Ama say Mahama Franchano say sa police no wa kano kwine bia enso so kano so. You couldn't go to him no sikana asem.
Speaker, when it comes to the power sector, we cannot treat it as MPP NDC affair. And I say so with a lot of passion. Many people use the power that we pay without paying. I came across a report, and it was alarming that about 30% or even less of Ghanaians, households and industry pay for the power we consume. Yet, we often play politics with the issue. When the burden is on central government, then we reduce it to partisan politics. I think that the time has come for us to support the position taken by the minister. And the only place to give an update is this house. After all, he came to make this announcement before us that he's going to pursue certain measures to help deal with those who are not paying power for electricity, and that would mean tariffs should go up. Recently, we heard of the 14% tariff adjustment, upward adjustment, 14%, and on top of it, government was compelled to now come with a doomsday levy of 14 cedi 50 pesos per gallon. And the main rationale was to get enough money to support the 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon. No, in terms of the gallon, yes. It's 4 cedi.
Honorable Minority Leader, Majority Chief Whip.
No, Mr. Speaker, is he on a point of order? Okay, that's all right. I will yield to you. Oh, no. So you,
Mr. Speaker, I rise in pursuance of Order 122 to demand from the Honorable Minority Leader that this House never considered any legislation called doomsday levy. Never. So it should withdraw and apologize, amend the records, and proceed.
Mr. Speaker,
Honourable members, this is a House of Record.
Mr. Speaker, when you make a mistake and you are corrected, you yield. Yes, indeed, for the records, I was referring to the energy recovery levy government introduced. But on the street, the people say doomsday levy. But I'm not, Mr. Speaker, I'm constrained. I would use appropriate terminology. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Mr. Speaker, humility. If I make a mistake and my colleague is correcting me, that I don't have to use Dumso levy here. That one, when we get to the radio station, we use the ordinary man's language. You are using the levy to address the Dumso problem because of the challenge we have there. So, Mr. Speaker, I shall conclude by saying that this promise made by the Honorable Minister of Energy is something that all of us should embrace. Colleagues, we may talk politics, but the energy crisis, if it starts, it will bite all of us. And in fact, if we don't deal with it now, it would affect the economy in general. So I believe that the minister must be encouraged to walk the talk. All of us should get on board so that the situation doesn't get out of hand to necessitate another levy being introduced. Mr. Speaker, that is all I have on this rising. Thank you so much.
Yes, Majority Leader and Chairman for Business Committee.
Mr. Speaker, I think the Energy Minister will in due course make the relevant policy pronouncements in this House. Indeed, there is a comprehensive plan by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to deal with our energy challenge. The minister has severally given indications of, Mr. Speaker, he asks the questions, he asks us to raise the issues. We are addressing the issues, and he is behaving as if we are not responding to his issues. You ask questions, and then we are trying to address your questions. Yes, Mr. Speaker, I said the Energy Minister will in due course be here, but several of the policies have already been put out there. One of them, of course, and I think he's mentioned it in this House, is the effort to move towards the use of gas instead of diesel to power our plants. And the idea is that gas is far, far cheaper. And so we are going to construct a second gas plant, which will, I believe, double our gas processing capacity in the country. And if we use gas, we will be able to drive down significantly the cost of electricity in the country. And on the issue of the efficiencies, the minister has already said in this House that the distribution sector is going to be privatized. So private sector participation in the distribution sector is going to take place. As we speak, some studies are ongoing, supported by our development partners, so that we can have transaction advisors and we can zone the country and give out the various zones so that the power generators will sell in bulk to a zone administrator who will then further distribute it, recover the cost, and pay back. And we believe that if that is done, the private sector will be able to ensure efficiency, will ensure that they deal with the issue of theft, as you are complaining about, and then also recover the cost and pay back to the generators so that government is not burdened with the debts that accumulate because generators of power are not paid their money. On the issue of monkeypox, I do agree with you that there may be a need for the minister at a certain point to come to the House and brief us on the situation and what efforts are being put in place to contain any potential outbreak of the monkeypox in the country. On the issue of 1D, 1F, let me indicate that the government is working very hard to ensure industrialization, and all the effort that we are putting into stabilizing the currency and all those are aimed at also boosting the private sector, because when the micro is stable, it does help industry, it does ensure predictability, and the private sector can get a lot of money from the banking sector if government is not taking away all the money. And so all these are helping the private sector. And I can assure you that the policy of tax waivers is something that has been in existence for a very long time.
The rules are very clear as to how statements are supposed to be admitted, programmed, and taken on the floor of the House. I cannot receive one statement based on certain texts and be told on the floor of Parliament and be given another statement that that new statement should be allowed to be read without an opportunity to cross-check whether the terms of the new statement is the same as the one admitted. Honorable members, the rules does not warrant a statement not admitted to be taken on the floor. The rule, however, allow statement admitted to be withdrawn. So once the statement that we have admitted are not withdrawn, if a name other than the name appearing on the admitted statement is submitted to me, then we need to follow the rules, withdraw the earlier statement admitted, so that the new one will go through the procedure of admission and will be programmed to be taken accordingly. The situation does not warrant the Speaker granting leave for a statement other than an admitted statement to be taken on the floor. So with all due respect, I decline the application to have a statement other than the admitted statement read.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, first as it pleases the chair, but Mr. Speaker, my application was not to vary the statement. No, Mr. Speaker, I won't spring surprises on you. The earlier position was to amend it to have a joint applicant, but you declined that, which I don't have a problem. Under normal circumstances, if for some reason I'm not in the chamber, like we do for questions, a member with the permission of the applicant would proceed. Mr. Speaker, there is no express provision that allows a member whose statement has been admitted and present to seek the leave of the Speaker for another member to read it on his behalf. But Mr. Speaker, I am only coming under your wider inherent powers that allows you to magnanimously grant leave where, Mr. Speaker, you're looking elsewhere. I'm applying, Mr. Speaker, I'm making an application to you. Don't look at my past sins. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the sins of the lawyers at the bar, you refuse all their bail applications. Mr. Speaker, lawyers are like that. When they are holding the stronger part of the stick, you know the way they behave. But when the application is very lean and they come on bended knees, you don't look at their past sins. You, Mr. Speaker, forgive me of my past sins. Mr. Speaker.
You see,
Mr.
Honorable,
Speaker, you see,
yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I say you're in here. Mr.
Yes.
Speaker, don't drag.
Yes,
Mr.
no.
Speaker, when your son comes,
I'm not dragging.
Mr. Speaker, the last time, even the rules,
Yes.
you know, there was a little hitch.
Yes.
Then I came
Yes.
to your aid.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Speaker.
That is
so I'm
why.
just pleading.
That is why I am also coming to your aid
Mr.
in these
I've accepted.
circumstances.
Mr. Speaker, I've accepted.
In the circumstances, in fact, if you look at Standing Order 88(3), it states that in the absence of the member, any other member so authorized may, with the proper permission of the speaker, ask question.
Oh, so Me-Afenyo Markin was some or no patch or no, said the him. You were one of the board chairmen. No more a year ECG officer. Niema cry APP found ban and ye niema papa. In situ a position crampo equitano. Yes, to no saying up any a opportunity be a casafa. A year border wire so charming. ECG, sa board na wire so charming. A car. A kapa na mudi ato amagana for omunintua. Mama at the hardship mum na abeswa Ghana for. Because enye born na mabonwa e boapaya na mo hye na masebi mafa Ghana sika. Because Ghana for tiomo esika mamo. Na debt ya mo kin every and you people are there amuji Ghana for every month be mamo pay through Ghanaians taxes. And you are saying say almost 30% of Ghanaians spend it here on electricity dues. Na omunim say only 30%, the remaining 70% no. Why say enforce the law? Yemwa na omunti an from na kwan so na say kwan yom befa so mo matua no mo afa so, and you are there giving figures as if say drink Ghana wa meanwhile na wo power bribi etwem no ankasa din na wo hye and the name also so go and hon our tafri because name me kuima. And no what in opposition you talk as if saying yes in yans in a good dream. Only me and one year. So money me 8 years I don't know man fix it. And said this is the right time. Only a dear friend right time. Right time in any day. You had an opportunity to fix those problems. When man fixing almost at the how you you are off from office and you are saying that this is the right time, say, or more I employ my call no more fixing this. They are trying to fix our problems for us, and you are the same people who actually as to Boba Park. So acting as you say, Mahama and Crawford the year how ni kwadana any yaudi any bre and Ghana for no so mon am design money nyina buy and am tete po my na mo kagum. So as you speak, you know, Afenyo market propaganda or person make it in the House of Records. Parliament House no ye kasa with records o. Ye kasa with Kesi, ye kasa with fact. We in a Parliament House was say a minority leader. And who can say doom so levy? When I can say levy near the benefit doom so levy. One our critics are a space now would decide near the issue. Meanwhile, Kampon ka unim. You should know better. You should know better. Now form of one air can say doom so levy. Wow, we educated. Wow, I bear in my Parliament House. Parliament House, yes, was a minority leader leading the NPP MPs 88. And Umumu can doom so levia. Dear or chef from Monson Cassin. I just say a majority a chief whip. Roxy Dafiam apostolate with the standing orders and the rules in Parliament. A punisher come on to catch us. retract and apologize. So I cast some the government, broker government in for start on them by, and right now no creating impression say Mahama ne this a year levy number and obiti fee cause now doing so levy is so bad being. Meanwhile, you know the name the man. Man song. Why now say we should talk? Never boy any for politics and bem. And this same matter, AECG name was seeing for politics and twinking. Wow! Yana hypocrisy now. Wow, can I say wow, can I say because we hypocrite too much. Wow, seeing for politics and twinking. Then try to fix this issue. Wow, Kasa without politics. Acting as if they would drink Ghana from. Acting as if they would drink say Mahama Beso CD. And so, they know you. They know you. That's how the politics are doing China. You are back bringing in Nema Besama political talks outside are easy. So, what do you saying? Would the ultimate kind find my behind will be anchor? That hypocrisy and also with Jai because one share a bad hunter carrier, a bad hunter carrier because any fair, a president need the air levy by Bebois. Ama yet more more crisis amonia come yet ma fixing you are then making propaganda against that levy. And this is when no go say our patch or retracting. There's something same people with my channel under the comment section. For your Markin and no go say subscribe and share and on your city for once in your Akroma.